Contrary to popular belief, I do actually have a driver's license, and I'm actually here at the DMV in El Monte to get it renewed because it is that time. But my appointment isn't for another half hour, and there's a good jasmine wall to check out. I think this alone made coming to El Monte more worth it. There's also this park at the end of the street I wanted to check out, so let's do that. Ooh, there's some boxwood, another good smelling one this time of year. What is this? You have to open up the gates of Zion to get in the park. Ain't even open? This is embarrassing. Well, there's the park. You can get to it from the other side. And it's right next to the train tracks, so rail fans will love it. Regardless of that park situation, this is one of the most impressive jasmine walls I've seen. 10 out of 10 would send my kids to that preschool just based on this jasmine. There go the El Monte trolley, an unmarked one it seems. Might as well get an Alhambra subdivision shot while we're here. And for some reason the DMV has a rail spur going to it. Man, I love how the DMV has that logo that looks straight out of the 80s. They got good bike racks, but I didn't need the bike today. Oh, let me just go out the pedestrian exit and... Oh, that one's locked too, thank you. Now you might be thinking, what does this have to do with this video? Well, my license was expiring on my birthday, and since it's my birthday, let's go to the vegan buffet, which is right down the street here in El Monte. More jasmine. Oh, nice. Metrolink action on the flyover. Oh no. Sweet Veggie El Monte is closed for good? Of course, I already knew that. I just wanted to show that for dramatic effect. Let's go to the one in West Covina. So right here's the Rio Hondo bike trail. We'll bike down there to get to El Monte bus station. Man, I remember going to that Sweet Veggie the day it opened in 2019. But yes, here we are underneath the Metrolink San Bernardino line. It's pretty nice. And that green bridge is the busway. Pretty big bird's nest up there. That sounds like some more foamer action on the San Bernardino line. F-59s. 2 purple stripes. That looks really cool in the third person. I know they're doing some construction over here on the busway because they had it reduced to 1 lane. And I don't think we want to walk onto the busway. We gotta go under the bridge. Bus only street. And then there's your sandbags. Pretty sweet scaffolding I never noticed until now. That sign is so wrong it makes me cry. Metrolink doesn't stop there. Well, here's a unique angle. They're installing some bus charging poles up there, probably for the new J-Line BYDs, if I had to guess. But yeah, it's reduced to 1 lane right here, so the buses actually have to wait at a traffic signal so the opposing traffic doesn't run into them, you know. And then to get in, we have to go all the way around this way, all the way around that way, and then downstairs to do it the official way. There's some more Metro nabbies. Anyway, station entrance. And a bike detour, apparently. So Sweet Veggies at Valley and Nogales, which is served by the 194 and the 178. Either one, let's get it. Dang, 4 Eldorados in a row. I just noticed the other difference between Foothill and Metro's Eldorados is Foothill's has the flush mounted windows. Holy crap, it's the art bus. And I was kind of psyched up because I saw a 178 running with a Proterra earlier. And those things are cool. They accelerate super fast. And they went out of business and are being retired around the country, so just ride them while you can. But it seems like New Flyer, Eldorado, Eldorado, Eldorado. Hadgen. Oh yeah, it's the Norwalk Gillig.
Hashtag Gillig Gang.
Oh yeah, it looks like we're going 178, which will take longer, but at least it drops me off on the correct side of the street. As we make our way out of El Monte Station's basement, we get a closer look at that construction. This was filmed back in May of 2025, so there's been some more progress since then. And then we could see even more new charging poles for those electric buses. Here on Ramona Boulevard, El Monte recently got these new upgraded bike lanes. I think the advocacy group Active SGV may have been involved with this. Though these blue teardrop shaped parts confuse me. They look like handicapped motorcycle parking. grapefruits. We make our way out of El Monte over the San Gabriel River and past this quarry into Baldwin Park, whose 99 cents only store got replaced with a Dollar Tree. Baldwin Park has a really neat downtown. The confusing part about the 178 is some of the trips deviate to the Metrolink station here, and some don't. It seems kind of random, but here we are on one that is going there. Oh, and there's the train right there. It's a pretty cool little station, which is for now only single track. Anyways, we make our way into West Covina. Is that a fresh and easy store that still hasn't been occupied 10 years after they went out of business? I freaking hated Fresh and Easy because they were the first ones to introduce all self-checkouts. We meet again with the Silver Streak, who we share a stop with at El Monte Station. And we pass by the filming location of Good Burger. There's another impressive jasmine wall. This was filmed in May, which is peak bloom for this type of jasmine around here. At Amar Road, we spot another hydrogen bus on the 486 as we turn eastward. Now let's talk a bit about where we're going. From what I understand, Sweet Veggie is run by a Taiwanese-based non-profit.
Taiwan or some Asian country.
And they have restaurants both in Taiwan and in the San Gabriel Valley of California. Or at least just this one in West Covina. Long story short, they had locations in the cities of Walnut and Diamond Bar. The Walnut location disappeared around the same time the massive El Monte location opened in 2019, and then the COVID-19 pandemic wasn't very nice to the all-you-can-eat buffet sector, and the Diamond Bar location closed soon after. But the El Monte one stuck around until just last year. This location in West Covina used to be another vegetarian restaurant called Green Trees, but some time ago I noticed it had become Sweet Veggie. So I'm glad to see they're still around, because how often do you find an all-you-can-eat vegetarian buffet?
Stop requested.
Thank you. I didn't realize the stops were so close together, but the one I intended to get off was right over there. So this intersection is pretty interesting because the official way to get to Valley Boulevard is going down that connector road, but you could also just cut through the shopping center right here that Sweet Veggie is in. Yeah, I've never been to this location. I haven't been to Sweet Veggie in like 3 years since I went to El Monte. But I was gonna say, if you're in a car, they put tons of speed bumps in here to deter people from using it as a shortcut. Yeah. Ooh, nice bike rack right in front too. Alright, chow down. I need rice. Round 2. Almost didn't see the dessert counter. Alright, this might be final round number 3. Well, that did not disappoint. Sweet Veggie here in West Covina. The only difference I noticed between this location and the older ones was they used disposable silverware and plates, but that's not really that big of a deal. Power move on the Alhambra sub. They didn't have my favorite item this time, which was the vegan curry chicken, but they had the minced pork, which is pretty good. The curry chicken is really good. Overall, I would give Sweet Veggie 9 grapefruits out of 10. So does that mean you're only allowed to park forwards in this space and backwards in that space? I don't know. So there you have it, Sweet Veggie in West Covina. Better get down there before they go out of business again.